Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Academy. I am your host, Dr. Maverick. We have two lovely guests onto the show today. You know them very well, you're very familiar with them. Sir Ethan M. Roth, the majestic one, Grey Goose,
the chosen one,
the dude, Dr. Jew. And we also have the lovely, the elegant, the funny, the beautiful, Laree Elizabeth Gray.
That was a damn nice introduction.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Maverick.
That's very thorough.
And if I may ask, what is your PhD in?
That's none of your business, and I knew you would ask that, and I was prepared to answer you onto the show. But I actually will get with my producers, and I'll see if I can disclose that information with you. Maybe I'll tell you at the end. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate your interest.
I thought the viewers would be interested.
I would assume. But I've never disclosed that on a show prior to this anyway.
I understand.
Okay, I think all the viewers want to know why we're here today. And rather than me explain it, I would like you guys to explain what has brought us here today on the Academy and why you guys are here.
Well, we thought it'd be a great idea to come on to the Academy. Because, we broke up recently. We dated for 13 months. There were some good times, some bad times, but mostly good times. Anything you'd like to add?
Well, the purpose of this show tonight is kind of just to clear up some questions you might have. Just clarify what happened, why this is happening, and what we're planning to do moving forward, and to, make sure you guys know this is actually real and not just
Fake.
an April Fool's thing like last year.
Thank you. Thank you. One thing that's really been nipping at my butt really is I want to know what really was the tipping point. And you guys touch on that you've had a up and down past, and that you've had good times and bad times, just as any relationship, as we all know. And I just want to know for each of you, what set it off? What was that last straw that broke the camel's back?
It really isn't a situation like that with us. We've just known for a while now that we're just not really the best match for the future. Just a lot of differences, really, foundational issues that aren't bad about either of us, but we just don't fit together perfectly, and I don't think...
Some are extremists in their views. Some are little butterflies that would like to run around a park all day. And they would find that to be fun.
Okay.
that really clears things up. Not.
And that's that's a common problem, and I completely understand that. I think a lot of the viewers want to know. We know how you guys have been in your relationship. It's been well documented on the freshman year at ASU, the series, and it's a sequel, the sophomore year at ASU, and we want to know how you guys are dealing with it now. Just personally, any thoughts on how you're dealing with it emotionally on the breakup, how it's taken its toll on you, and how you plan to move forward from here?
I think to explain that, it's really necessary to know that we've kind of known for a while that this is going to happen. It's just been kind of this thing we didn't want to do because, even though we were so problematic, we just were happy together in some
weird,
indescribable way, and so really making that cut was just really difficult for us. So we had set a date, which is weird, I know, but which is what we had planned. April 2nd was when we were going to do the deed, but we just kind of set it back a couple days because
I didn't want to break up on Monday, and then I didn't want it to affect my studies as a scholar that I am.
Thank you.
What was the question? I forgot.
Just how are we dealing with it?
Yeah.
I'm doing wonderful. And
Can you honestly say that, Ethan?
If he says that, I think I'm going to have to punch him.
From one confidant to another, how would you say? Would you truly say you're doing great?
wunderbar.
Really?
I'm doing alright.
No, Laree, you touched on
touched on me.
Many times, I'm sure. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
But you touched on being happy and being civil.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, any tragic moment in anyone's life, or any best example, I would say, when one loses another loved one, especially to an untimely death, the best we can do is remember the good times. And so I just want to we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back in a few, and we'd just like to share with you some good memories with Ethan and Laree that we all remember and enjoy.
When Laree sleeps over, I bet you're wondering, where does she sleep, It's college, right? Isn't that a time when bad stuff happens in the dorms? No. Of course I like to keep it very classy. So I sleep in the king-size mattress. And then this person gets the futon with my own mattress pad.
Comfy. 4 inches of memory foam.
Day 143.
143. La 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 la.
I'm Ethan M. Roth. I love long walks on
Mesa sidewalk.
and in like 110-degree weather. I like Denny's because they have the Grand Slam.
Guess who I hate? Oh yeah, I have. That's what I hate.
We're not talking about International House of Prayer. Those people are good people.
Pancakes. F you.
And yeah, why don't you check out now some more walking?
Thought I'd do some community service on the walk, so I found this little tree broom. Yeah, no people like driving by think I'm some sort of meth head or something.
Currently 5 a.m. pretty much, and just got done. Woo! The compression seemed to work with my photographs, so they look good. And I'm just returning to my 3rd floor East State, and I'm just happy to be done. Kind of not have to be nervous in the morning when getting up, and I'm just ready for this semester to be over.
Christ. Calm down.
Mom, you're up.
I'm tired now, actually. It's 5 a.m. And we're gonna let the viewers know what time it is.
Cute bird, I didn't think you stayed up.
I'm tired. I'm watching millions of shows.
Welcome to sophomore year at ASU, day 117. I'm Ethan M. Roth.
And I'm Laree E. Green.
And I would not wear a flower bonnet on my first day of 2nd semester. And starting out at 7:30, I had
That
class.
was just rude.
Do you have anything to say to me?
I made this. I would not wear. You were wearing a jacket, a coat, and jeans, and it was like 80 degrees today, which was beautiful, by the way. I always said he can't do drama because he's too busy about being a comedian. Doctor told me.
What are you telling me? Okay, get a second opinion. Hi, welcome to sophomore year at ASU, day 9. And today is our 6-month anniversary. Oh my god, you guys have been there through it all pretty much, except the long distance relationship of summer, which you only saw a little bit of. But today we just spent a lot of time together, just being in love, just kids in love.
A lot of good times with Ethan and Laree. And one feeling I know I get from that video that resonates with me is the feeling of hope. And whether that resonates with you, whether that resonates with either of these two sitting before me, I think everyone wants to know, what do you guys hope for from the future, from this breakup, this process, whether personally, jointly, any thoughts on that, whether it's for the good or for the bad, whatever you want from the future from this?
Well, I think I would know maybe to go with more of my own type of people, kind of people. They do say opposites do attract, and
We attracted. They don't stick together very long, I guess.
Well, 13 months is pretty long.
Yeah, that was pretty long, I guess.
But I guess I would say I've learned that maybe I should realize if there's a ton of differences at the beginning of relationship, or when I'm out on that first date, or if I'm striking up a conversation with someone, you know, at my favorite mall, back home, Oak Park Mall, that. What do you have to say?
Well,
I think I was too, like, I'm gonna answer for her. I think
What?
she should go with the kinder people.
can I answer?
Maybe not
for
as
myself?
attractive as me, because
Can I
sometimes
have
we have
the
a
floor?
bit of
Yeah.
cockiness.
Okay, hi. Yeah, I just realized that really I need someone who's just like sweet and kind of like over the top, like nice, because that's just more like how I am. I'm just like really like, I don't really get the joking, mean, like let's be mean to each other but secretly we like each other. I'm not really into that. I just want to say I really care about you and they say that back and like it just be genuine and stuff. And I know we had those genuine feelings, but I had to like uncover them, and I don't think I really want that in the future. But I think for us in the future, what I hope for is that even though we didn't have a big basis of friendship before we really started dating, I want to like learn how to be friends, because you know I really treasure our relationship and don't want to lose him as a friend.
Yes. And I hope to conquer the world by the time I'm
He's not kidding.
40 years old.
He's not really wants to rule a country in Africa.
And I concur with Laree. It's true. Being someone who's actually been a colleague of Sir Ethan Emroth, he truly does have aspirations to rule the world. And I'm sure you all know he can do it if he's given the right resources.
Thank you.
I really just want to get one phrase, one sentence on what you guys see at the end of the tunnel, or whatever, you know, at the very.
I see law school.
With each other.
Oh.
Do you ultimately see? What I think I'm ultimately getting at is, I know there's a want to remain friends, and of course you want to remain civil. You don't want any bad blood there.
I see a casual hookup going down in Seattle, Washington, circa 2015. She's a young photographer there, working for the local paper, the local Gazette. I'm a stud
Seattle
muffin, McGee.
What are you doing in Seattle?
I'm visiting for you.
To see me?
To say hi, to see the rain in Seattle.
We haven't had any
He said
contact in years. And
physical contact,
Wait,
no.
2015, that's in 3 years. That's not even far away.
I know, and I'm a stud muffin in my first year of law school. Yeah, that's where I see it. That's at the end of my tunnel.
I think
Choo-choo
I was
train.
thinking of something more like eloquent or something. I was hoping for more of like a friends forever.
I just have 2 more questions for you guys, and thank you for bearing with me. One question is a very important one. I'm sure it's on everyone's mind. Sorry. I just have 2 questions for you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. And this first one is one I'm sure it's been on everyone's mind who's listening and watching. Is there, I know we talked on hope, is there any chance either of you see yourselves together in the future? And by together I mean as a serious relationship couple at any point, and if the circumstance was right, if the timing was right, and if the place in your life was right, do you see it happening? Laree, let's start with you.
Yeah, I don't mean to be harsh or anything. It's really not an issue of like, oh no, definitely not, ew. You know, it's just more of like I've just changed so much already. Like, I've reached kind of my limit on how much I want to stray away from like who I kind of really am, and I don't think I can, I don't know, change anything else to make it work. And I know Ethan doesn't really want to change anything, and I don't think there's any reason for us to. I think we're just different people, and that's perfectly fine, and we need to just find people that better work with us, you know, and we'll just work better as a friendship, I'm hoping. I don't know, I just can't really see us like really drastically making something, like I don't know what would happen that would just cause one of us to like suddenly fit the mold perfectly for it to really work out romantically again.
Do you think maybe it could be distance? Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Do you think being away from each other?
I think we've already almost kind of felt like closer as friends, just in the last 24 hours. I don't know,
Here,
that's how I
let me
feel.
cut Laree off before she talks. 20 minutes. comments on this matter. She said some very hurtful things there. She said, never. Okay, let's say Laree's gross and 80 years old, and her husband dies. And then, like, in 2 years, she's like, I'm really alone. Because, like, my grandkids never visit me, and, like, my daughter hates me, and, like, all this stuff.
I certainly hope not.
And then I'm, like, 81, being, like, a player, having, like, 4 puppies. I've been married, like, 8 times. And we both check into the same old people's home somewhere in California.
Mm.
Okay? You're telling me you don't want me back romantically in that situation.
Like to get married or to be in a long-term relationship?
Well, we're in our 80s, so I don't know how long-term. I would say 2 weeks would be long-term at that age.
Then that's not really a long-term relationship.
For that age. Yeah, it is. Back to you, Dr. Malbert.
Thank you. And I just want to, with all my shows and every show, no matter what the subject matter is or who's on the show with me, I want to end on a high note. Another note that leaves people smiling. Because after all, that's what matters in life. Is that not right, Mr. Roth?
That's true.
Thank you. I would like you guys to be as sincere in this answer as possible.
Do you hear that? Sincere.
I
Not silly.
I hear it. I hope you hear it as well.
And this goes to both of you. I know both of you very well, especially Ethan, and I will definitely be able to tell if that sincerity is lacking, and I will call you out on it on live television. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a real problem opening up.
I don't.
What was your happiest moment with the other in the last 13 months? And actually, I'll go even further than that. I'll say 14 months. Because it took about a month for you guys to officially be together.
Okay, how about you start?
I don't
Like
know.
I said, all sincerity.
I mean, there's like a million little like memories that are really special to me, and I think there's kind of like little milestones along the way. You know, that's why we call it an ups and downs, because it really was just like a roller coaster. Like we would be awesome, and then we'd be horrible, and then we'd be awesome. So like I think in the very, very beginning, like very early stages, we used to stay up really late and kind of do that like classic like, oh, tell everybody about everything, or tell the other person about everything about you, and it was just really sweet. And I really got to know Ethan on a really deep level.
You said I don't open up, and now you're saying I open up.
That's why it was such a big deal, is because he's obviously not the type that really like does that. So I thought it was really like special that he did that with me. I don't know. I really like. I cherish that. And then I don't know. Just knowing that he's gonna be there for me, and that's kind of one of the hardest things I'm dealing with right now. Just like not having that constant person that I can like rely on, because these past like 14 months have been kind of crazy for me, and I've known that he's gonna be there. Oh, that was embarrassing. Don't make me cry on this stupid thing.
I'm still gonna be there.
But it's different. I don't know. I don't know.
That's all. That was what I was.
That was beautiful.
Thank
You're
you, Laree.
sweet.
I'm sad.
Honestly, thank you. Ethan?
I'd say just all the times of like over the summer, like
Yeah, I was
having
gonna
someone
say
to talk
summers.
to, like Skyping, spending like countless hours Skyping, where it'd be like get off the damn computer.
Oh, from our parents.
Yeah,
But the visits were fun too.
and the
I really liked
visits.
seeing him in Kansas.
Just looking forward to something just besides school. A little consistent thing.
Alright. Thank you, Laree. That was awesome. And thank you, Ethan. I appreciate you guys with your full honesty. And I wish you guys the best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
But before we go, we must share with our viewers how you guys plan to keep this healthy ball of friendship rolling. We have some ground rules here. Number one you guys have set aside is no kissing or hooking up of any nature. Second is minimal cuddling and snuggling. Specify times and places with limits set only. Okay. 3, hugs are allowed.
Yay!
And appropriate kisses on the cheek. Okay.
Like that.
Like me and my Italian mother. 4, minimal to no ass grabbing.
I like the minimal.
Low, that just means like
Oh.
as little as possible.
Concurrently with that, no boob grabbing or touching.
I guess that should.
I think it's self-explanatory.
Hmm.
5, they need to hang out with groups and other friends and other people. They need to change locations frequently, and especially no long periods alone in the same place. 6, minimal to no hand-holding, especially in public. 7, clear boundaries and reasoning behind any unofficial dates. 9, no sneaking around with each other, or is that open-ended?
I think I would not like to sneak around.
Maybe for the immediate.
Yes.
Yeah, not sneaking around with each other, like doing
Out
bad
of respect
things.
for the other,
But
no
yeah.
immediate sneaking around with anyone else as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 9, no fighting, no talking about stupid or upsetting topics, and no arguing.
That one will be broken the most.
Okay.
I really wish it
is
would
that
be.
is that just because you guys are friends and that's just never gonna happen? That's never gonna.
I argue with everyone.
Arguing's natural, but the
Well, would
amount.
you not agree that
I'm hoping.
one of the main reasons that you guys decided to break up was because of arguing?
Yeah, history of growing up and just like different values and views on things.
And one or the other has to go. So if the relationship has to go, then obviously you choose to be okay with the arguing and keep that intact because that's too hard to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that's going to be there.
We're just hoping to
it's
minimize
natural.
the arguing, just to let it be more like laid back.
Right.
Because we don't.
Yeah. More
We're not trying to create a future
acceptable,
anymore,
more
you know?
acceptable. 10, be supportive, loving, and fun. Be honest and open and clear with your feelings and intentions. Be friends. And I have a couple more here that you guys have laid out.
Oh God.
This is actually my personal favorite, and I think it's the most important. No nudity
Well, Ethan likes to like,
or
not wear
scantily clad
clothes.
outfits. Or
And
lack
Laree
thereof.
likes to
Or lack
wear-
thereof. Or lack thereof around each other. Minimal
Well, what about undie run?
Minimal
What about
cheating
undie
or
run? Not
Undie
your
run
outfit.
is
It's an
its own
exception.
night.
Because I get full permission on that in your guys' endeavors in the future because that's you're in your underwears around hundreds of
Thousands
students.
of other people.
That's perfectly fine.
Thousands of scholars.
Exactly.
Yes.
12, minimal to no fake out kisses. Now for those who are unaware what a fake out kiss is, basically it's,
Oh gosh, she's gonna get up in person.
basically what some people may know as a Vietnamese kiss, but
Sniffing the cheek of the other partner.
and 12, I'm sorry, that was number 2. 13, and the final boundary, and to me the most crucial because this draws relationship and friendship barriers, and this kind of really defines where you guys are at in your association to each other. You gotta cut down the baby names. None of that Bob
That's
stuff.
gonna be
None of that
really,
Monk.
really hard.
None of that. Because that's associated with your relationship. And if you continue to call each other that, then that's just bringing more fire to the flame. And you
We've
don't
probably had like over 100 nicknames for each
Exactly.
other. Like, that's gonna be really hard. Yeah.
Anything else you guys would like to add or tell the audience before we
I'm happy.
Please be supportive and not mean. That would be really appreciated.
I'm happy to see you guys from the start to the
Encouraging.
finish.
Yeah.
You guys were through it all. Appreciate it.
I like you guys, so I hope you don't hate me.
we
That's
love
it.
you, Laree. And I speak for the audience when I say that. Except maybe Mark J. Cox. I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you
you.
guys for giving me your time, for being honest, and for coming here. And I wish you guys the best of luck in your future.
Thank you.
No matter where that's going. 'Cause I don't know. No matter where you guys go from here on out. And thank you for joining me on the Academy. Join us next time with our guest, Albert Einstein. He's going to be talking to us about the theory of relativity and what he plans to do with it. Thank you.